Hello, my name is Simon from CramTheExam and welcome to another video where I walk you through another English exam question explaining what the answers are and why I think the answers are the answers. In this video we're going to have a look at an FCE First B2 Listening Part 2 Sentence Completion question which you can find on examenglish.com. You'll find a link to this exam question and to examenglish.com in the video description below this video, so be sure to check it out if you haven't already. examenglish.com has got plenty of great resources to help you get ready for your FCE exam and other English exams as well. Okay, a quick few words on the Part 2 sentence completion question for the FCE. First of all, how many words can you write in each gap? You can write between 1 to 3 words. If you write more than 3 words, you're going to get the answer wrong. You are allowed to make small spelling mistakes that don't change the meaning of what you're trying to say. What I mean by that is, if you spell something so badly that the examiner doesn't know what you're trying to say, you're going to lose marks. If you just make a small spelling mistake which is easy to understand, that'll be okay. You'll still get the mark if you're correct. And also that British and American spelling is allowed. I would ask you to be consistent. If you're going to go with American spelling, make sure it's American spelling throughout. If it's British spelling, use British spelling throughout. And there we go. The only thing you can do in order to practice this is practice. Get used to listening lots of different to lots of different sources of English. Many things that you can listen to on YouTube, as well as television channels, as well as various other different sources. So there's no excuse not to listen to English and get yourself ready before going through this exam. There are many magazines out there on the market which have got the articles, or even online articles, where you can listen to the text as well as read it at the same time. So you can even create yourself a little listening exercise if you feel that you want to challenge yourself. So there's plenty of ways that you can get ready for this before you sit down in the exam. Okie dokie, let's go through the answers and explain why the answers are the answers. Number 1, the welcome fair is in the university something hall. Now, as you're reading through the questions or these sentences before you do the listening, you should be highlighting key vocabulary that you expect to hear or that you might hear a synonym of. So in this case, you're listening for university hall and you're listening for welcome fair. And as a matter of fact, you've got that if we have a look at the script straight away. Geraint says, what welcome fair? And then Rebecca says, there's a big event in the university sports hall. So this language which is used is exactly the same as this language in the answer. And so if you listen out for university hall in the listening, you're going to catch this answer in the middle. So the answer for number 1 is sports. Rebecca's friend is the president of the something society. And she says down here, it's not just sports clubs, there are loads of clubs like the International Society. So straight away, you might focus on society, but society is mentioned a lot of times here. But what follows next is important. My friend Lisa is the president of that. And that closely mirrors this bit here. Rebecca's friend is the president of. So we know straight away that our answer is around here, and that's why our answer is international, from the International Society. For number 3, Rebecca wants to try something and archery. She hasn't tried them before. Okay, let's scroll down to that. She says, well, I'm definitely going to join the sailing club. I've always wanted to try that, suggesting she's not done it before. And then she says, there's an archery club too, I'd like to have a go at that as well. And so straight away, you've got archery here in the question. She mentions archery straight away, so you know the answer is going to be around here. And indeed, sailing is our answer. Rebecca was in the volleyball team at school. She mentions, I'll probably join the volleyball club. And then she says, because I was the captain of the team at school. Clear vocabulary links. We don't have captain in the answer, but we do have a school team, and so that's our vocabulary link and why the answer is volleyball. Rebecca might do drama instead of orchestra and choir, and it's in that same listening, the same piece of the listening, that same text. I don't know whether to join the orchestra and the choir or not. Straight away, you're thinking you make that vocabulary connection. I was in the orchestra and choir at school, so it's mentioned again. So if you didn't catch it the first time, you should get it the second time. And then she says, but I want to change now. Okay, and that links to our preposition instead. I might join the drama society instead. So Rebecca might do drama. If you write down do drama society, I think your answer would be marked as wrong because it doesn't grammatically make sense. Rebecca might do drama society is wrong. Rebecca might join the drama society is correct. So we've got to pay attention also to grammatical structures as well. What is Rebecca studying at university? Well, if you study at university, you study a course, and that's exactly what she says later in a second as well. And I'll join the French Society, of course. It'll be good for my course. So there we go. It'll be good for what I'm studying at university. So here it's a clear clue that she's studying French. Geraint enjoys board games such as chess. We get that here. I play board games a lot. If there's a chess club, I might join that. That's our clear vocabulary link there. Now the next one's kind of tricky. It says Geraint is thinking of joining a society. Which society is he thinking of joining? I say it's tricky because we got 3 different names for this society. So he says, I don't know, I'll see what there is. I like hiking. So if there's a walking society, I'll join that. And then afterwards, Rebecca says it's the hill walking society. So for this possible society, we've got 3 possible names. Hiking, walking, or hill walking society. Now, okay, Rebecca says hill walking, so let's just think about walking and hiking. I think either of those would be correct. In the answer key, you can see here it says hiking, but because of the way that this is written and because of the way that the listening goes, I think it will be a little bit hard if you get marked incorrectly for walking, or choosing walking. So in my world, hiking or walking would be correct. So if you wrote down walking, I'd give you a mark for that as well. And then for number 9, it says you can do caving and something in the adventure club. Now, Rebecca introduces the idea of the adventure club, clear vocabulary link. And then Geraint says, what's that? And then she says, it's the Hill Walking Society, but much more exciting. And then we have our vocabulary. Here we have our answer. They do caving and rock climbing. This exactly mirrors what's expected in the sentence that you have to complete. And then Geraint didn't enjoy going something with his school. This is in the last paragraph where he does a little bit of complaining and grumbling. He says, I don't like adventure sports much. I went skiing on the trip of school, got cold and wet, hurt myself. I didn't enjoy it at all. So, didn't enjoy what? Skiing. And that's why the answer is the answer. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video. If you've got any questions at all, if you want me to explain anything in a different way, or if you disagree with anything that I've said, please leave a comment below and I will get back to you. Remember that to do this well, you have to practice, practice, practice. So if you're also using an FCE coursebook, pop along to my website, CramTheExam.com, and you'll see I might be able to help you out with your coursebook studies as well. Okie dokie, I'll see you again soon.